It's time for lower body beast mode. I hope you're ready. We're gonna start as always with the warm up. Let's go, jogging on the spot right here. Take a deep breath in and exhale it out. Get ready, in and exhale it out. Last time, in, exhale it out. Keep the breath throughout. Step and step. That's it. And step and step. Let's go. Step. That's it. That's it. Step. I wonder if we could add a turn with it. Last time we're gonna step and then turn. Here, turn and step. Let's go and turn. Good. 2 more and turn. Good. And step and turn. Excellent. March it out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. 2 more counts of 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 more counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. All right, so we're gonna twist, twist, squat, twist, ever so slightly right here. That's it. Not going all the way down. We're just powering up our legs because this is lower body beast mode. Let's go. Twist. 8 more, 7 more, 6 more, 5 more. Let's go. Breathe. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All right, now we're gonna move into the Heisman right here. 1, 1, 2, 1. So laterally, lift your knee up right here and shuffle, shuffle 1, shuffle, shuffle 2, shuffle, shuffle 3, shuffle, shuffle 4. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, rotate the ankles right here. That's it. Other direction. Excellent. Let's go with the left. Same thing. Rotate those ankles here and other direction. Very good. Let's just open up the hips. That's it. And other direction. March it out for a few more seconds right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. All right, let's jump right into the workout. So we have 2 rounds that we're doing, right? 12 different exercises. You're gonna start with your lighter weight, okay? And then for the second round, you'll move into your heavier weight. So one at a time, we're gonna go all the way down to a lunge, and you're gonna squeeze the glute back. So I'll take it from side, all the way down, squeeze the glute up, down, and up, down, and up. Keep going. Down, and up, down, and up. Squeeze, down, and up, down, and up. Squeeze, almost there. Squeeze out 1 more for me. Down and up. All right, so grab your skipping ropes. We're gonna go right into 30 seconds. Ready? And go. Good job, guys. Focused. This is lower body beast mode. We got this. Keep that core tight. Push it. That's it, guys. 10 more seconds. Knock it out, knock it out, knock it out. 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to the left. Let's go. Ready, chest up, and go. Squeeze, down, squeeze. Now, if you have ankle weights at home, this is a great exercise to strap them on for extra burn. Not mandatory or needed, as you can feel but just letting you know, up and down. A few more seconds here. Up and down. 3, 2, give me one more. Great. All right, keeping the weights in the hand. We're gonna go on the right side, okay? Stepping out to lateral lunges right here, and then with a leg raise, squeeze up, down, and squeeze up. Let's go. Down, squeeze up, that's it. Down, squeeze up, that's it. Down, squeeze up, down, squeeze up, you got this. Down, squeeze up, last one, and squeeze up. All right, weights down. We're gonna go into our jump squats. Now, if you cannot manage high impact, you're just gonna squat down, raise up, squat down. If you want to take it up a notch, you can squat down and raise your knees up. And if you're joining me, we're gonna go for jump squats. Ready? And go. Up. Land softly. Power up. That's it. Nice. Push it with me. Heart is beating. Let's go. A few more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So, other side. Let's go. And step out to your left side. Up with your left leg. Squeeze. Down. Up. Squeeze. Down. Up. Squeeze. Down. Up. Squeeze. 10 more seconds. Down. Up. Squeeze. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, squeeze out one more. Good job. All right, so we're gonna go right into plie squats. Grab your lightweight, turn out the toes for a sumo squat. We're gonna go immediately into our calf raise. Ready? Chest up and down, raise up, down, raise up, down, all the way up. Good. Down, raise up, as high onto your calves as possible. Up, good. Down and up, down and up. Are you feeling that burn? Woo! Let's go. Down and up. Excellent. Down and up. All right, head over to your mat. We're gonna go on our knees right now, on all fours. So make sure your knees are nice and protected. We're gonna go into a fire hydrant. So we're gonna lift our leg up in a 90-degree angle and extend it out, back in, up, out, back in, squeeze, out, in, let's go, out, squeeze, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. We have 30 seconds each side. We're really burning it out here. That's it. And switch to the next side. Straight into it. Up, out, and in, up, out, and in, out. Very good. Out, and in, out, and in. Let's go. Out. We're almost there, guys. Let's go. Out, and in. Good. Out, and in. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, back over to the right side. Just gonna lie on your side on the mat right here. We're gonna take our leg raises right here. Ready? And go. Very important to squeeze. Do not raise the leg with your momentum. Squeeze it out right here. Looking so good. go. Woo. Up and down. Up and down. 10 more seconds. Stay with me. Up and down. And one last one. Before we head on the other side, we're gonna do our abs right here. So we're gonna pull the torso into our knee simultaneously. When we extend, we're gonna open the legs out, okay? All while we're at an angle. Get ready. Palms are turned in. Ready, and pull in and open. Pull in and open. That's it. Pull in and open. In and open. Let's go. In, open. In, that's it. Open. In and open. Let's go. In and open. In, open. Last one. And open. Good. All right, now we're gonna go over to our left leg, and that completes the first set of this circuit. Ready, and go. Up, up. Nice and strong, guys. You got this. Woo. Up, up. Excellent. All the way up. Feel that burn and push through it anyway. That's it. Woo. All the way up. 4, 3, 2. All right, I'm not guessing if you need a glass of water, I'm telling you. So take a sip of water. We have one more round of that. You guys are doing so well. We're gonna be moving into our heavier weight for this circuit, okay? So power up that mind, get ready. Take some deep breaths. Walk around if you need to. Get situated. We're gonna do that again, all right? Remember, send in your pictures, tag us, and let us know that you're joining along this journey, that you're getting fit with us. We want to know where you're from, where you're tuning in from, and just to connect.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
What's your story? What's your sign? Who dreamers? Don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive.
So we're gonna move right back into our deep lunge kickbacks. So remember, this time we're going for our heavier weight. We just need one dumbbell. All right, way up to that chest. Get ready. Get your right leg behind, core tight, and let's go. Down, squeeze up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, squeeze up, down, up. A few more seconds here, guys. Stay strong. 4, 3, 2, last one, and up. All right, so we're gonna put this weight down, and we're gonna pick up the skipping ropes. We have 30 straight seconds here. Gear up. Ready? And go. That's it. Stay focused. Round 2, guys. Give me the round 2 energy. Just try and pick the speed up a little bit. Remember, if you don't have a skipping rope at home, Just use that invisible one, okay? Get jumping anyway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Other side. Glute squeezes. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's go. Down, up, down, up. Last one, and up. All right, so now we're gonna take our side lunges over to the right, using the same weight with that leg raise. Ready? And go. Over, leg raise, up. Over, leg raise, up. Let's go. Over, leg raise, squeeze. That's it. And up, down, and up. A few more seconds here, guys. Let me see that beast mode. That's it. One more. Down and up. Okay, weights down. We're gonna go into our lovely jump squats. Ready? They're gonna get our legs so nice and toned and our calories burnt with this heart rate. Ready? And go. Power up. Let's go. That's it. Looking good. Push it. Up and down. Power up. Power up from the legs right here. That's it. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. All right, other side. I'm gonna go over to the left. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Down, leg raise, up. Down, leg raise, up. Keep your knee behind your toe, right here. And up. Let's go. A few more seconds here. 1, and up. So we're gonna go into our plie squats with our calf raises using our heavier weight. Ready? And go. Down, raise up. Down, raise up. Down, raise up. That's it. Down, work through this. This is slow and steady. That's it. Move through each muscle. We're getting stronger with each rep. That's it. Nice. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights down on your knees for fire hydrants. Ready? And go. Out, extend, in, and down. Out, extend, in, and down. So remember, this is a fire hydrant with a donkey kick, okay? Up, squeeze. Nice. Out, in. Breathe. Good. Out and in. Out and in. All right. On your back. Palms turned in. We're gonna pull in right here. Pulling your knees into your torso, into your chest. And then we extend the legs all the way out, very close to the floor with a leg opener. Ready? And go. This is excellent for toning your entire core, especially your lower core. All right. That's it. In and out. In and out. In and out. Let's go. In and out. Almost there. In and out. In, out. All right, now we're going onto the left side for our fire hydrants. ready, let's go. Out, extend, in, down. Out, extend, in, down. Out, extend, in, down. Flat back. Keep your core tight. Out, extend, in, down. Stay focused. In, down. Let's go. Few more seconds here. Work it through with me. Let's go. Out and in. Very good. All right, we're gonna go down for these side leg raises. All the way up. This is the final stretch. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. All the way up and down, up, squeeze, up. Very good. Up, up. Squeeze the last final ones out, guys. This is where it counts. And give me one last one. Very good. All right, taking it over to the other side now. Ready? And go. Up, down. This is the victory lap. Let's go. Stay with me. Nice. Up and down. Up and down. Up. Squeeze it out with me. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Woo! All the way up and down. A few more seconds. Last one. Very good. Good job, guys. Excellent work today. I'm so proud of you. Let's go into our stretch. We were really, truly in beast mode just now. We'll stretch the quads right here, holding it for a count of 10. Breathe and breathe and exhale. Let's go on the other side. Hold it. Deep breath in. Exhale and in. And exhale. Let's stretch the hamstrings. We're gonna get our chest onto our leg as far down as possible. Feel that delicious stretch on the back of your leg right here. You guys worked hard for this stretch. Super proud of you as always. Let's bend the front, straighten the back, raise up, hold it here. Nice. And let's walk all the way over. Stretching those hamstrings first, right here. Excellent job, guys. And let's turn around and raise up. Hold it. Good. And now we're just gonna hang right here. Release, let go. For 4 more counts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step together. Roll up. Rotate the neck around. And other direction. Let's breathe in through the nose. Exhale it out. Breathe it in. Exhale it out. Last time, breathe in. Hold for 2. And give yourselves a clap. Thank you so much. You guys did so well. I'm super proud of you for getting through that one. Please stay with us because after the break, I have today's well-fit pillar of the day. So don't go anywhere and I'll see you soon.
All right, guys, the news is in. You are loving MTM on CVM.
And for those who don't know, we are the Mitchells. I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And you can come along with us on our journey every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Right here, you can see it happening on CVM TV.
Yeah, MTM man, CVM man.
See it happen, man. CVM man. MTM man. CVM man. See it happen, man. CVM man.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
Welcome back. Congratulations for making it through a lower body beast mode. That was such a great workout. And now it's time for today's Well Fit pillar. And it comes from the Feel Well pillar. And this is tackling all about the connection between food and mood. So, it's widely known that nutrition plays a key role in your physical health, but studies also show that nutrition directly affects our mental and our emotional well-being too. So the link between diet and emotion stems from the close relationship between your brain and your gastrointestinal tract. It's often called the second brain. So eating nutritionally dense food promotes the growth of good bacteria, which in turn positively affects the production of our feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. When the production is optimal, your brain receives these positive messages loud and clear, and your mental state can reflect it. On the other hand, when production goes awry, so might your mood. When you stick to a diet of nutrient-rich foods, you're setting yourself up for fewer mood swings and an improved ability to focus. Studies have even found that clean diets consisting of mainly whole, unprocessed foods can help with symptoms of depression and anxiety. So what should you put in your shopping cart and on your plate for a good mood? Well, stick to whole, unprocessed foods, foods high in fiber, high in antioxidants, fermented food, and make sure to ditch the sugar and foods high in sodium. All right, so let's stay happy risers and make sure to eat your veggies. And that's it for another episode of Sunrise Fitness with the Well Fit Club. I'm Camila McDonald, and I'll see you again soon for another powerful sweat. Thank you so much for joining.
On a Monday morning like this, August 12, 2024, things are already better indeed, I gotta tell ya. Good morning, Sunrisers. How are you doing this morning? It's a brand new week right here on Sunrise, and I promise you, you've never seen a sunrise quite like this, because guess who I have into the studio? It is none other than my brand new co-host, Miss Pearly grandson. What a guan, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, madam.
No, listen, I love your eyes, right?
Do you really?
Yes, they're nice.
No, but Kitty, you not brief me before the camera come on, because me 42, you can't make me blush pan camera, it's not cute.
No, but it's cute, man. Can you see your skin look nice?
Jesus, I can't bend down behind the counter. Kitty, you take me off, yeah. Oh, you for do that?
No, listen, I believe when men put themselves together and are sartorially dressed, we have to give them their kudos. You understand?
I take
because
it.
I know every man, no for put on clothes,
I take it.
Because
I'm a proud representative. Let me say very, very clearly, I'm sponsored by the wife.
Oh,
she
wow.
puts me together.
Yeah,
right?
wife.
I not take all of the credit, because guess and tell me what, you don't know it go.
As a good wife, good morning to all the wives out
That's
there.
right.
And good morning to MPG's wife. But it's so great to have you this morning on the show. Thank you so very much for being here. And this is the first time, because I met you when we were doing the round table, but this is our first interaction.
Interaction proper.
Formal. Yes, formal. Big up everybody from St. Elizabeth, the Breadbasket Parish of Jamaica.
That's right.
And to everybody that's watching all across the world, thank you so very much. So I know that, you grow with your granny.
Me grow with Miss Pearly.
Miss Pearly, big up of blessed memory, right?
Of blessed memory.
And church and God plays a very pivotal role in our lives, right? Back then, right now, it's a whole heap of things going on.
It's a lot of things
right? It's a lot of things happening, right? But one of the things to which we hold close and near and dear is our belief in God and closeness with God, right? So tell me a little bit about, did you go to church back then, and which church Miss Pearl used to go?
You know what is interesting, Kitty? Mistress Kitty?
Yes,
you
sir.
know what is interesting? My grandmother was a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, wow.
She was. And I don't know how that happened, because she never embodied any of it, because she always sing and clap and excitement, but always the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witness she go.
Yes.
But she made it her point of duty. Every prayer when me learn, as me I grow up, she start me off with pray mama, pray papa. But as me get older, me start go to basic school. When me learn the prayer basic school, me have to add that to the prayers. When me learn the prayer up primary school, me have to add that to the prayer. And so it was a series of prayers. You know, you recite it before bed kind of thing. So it was a very big part of, you know, growing up, Fino said, boy, you have to put the Creator first, you have to seek Him before you deal with certain things, all of that good stuff. Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah,
so
man.
you used to pray before bed, you have to pray before you eat. If you ever take up a morsel of the food and not pray, hey, you would get a little bit of fat, you know. Hello.
Box the plate out of your hand.
Aye, you say you pray, you give God thanks to give me the plate. Give me
you have to bless it.
You have to bless it. You have to bless the food. So, you know, I want to big up all grandparents this morning, because they play a very pivotal role and a very important role in the lives of their generation, as we say, gingeration.
Yes, ma'am.
Because, you know, I find that our grandparents, they had so much wisdom. They were not always academically educated, and many of them were not formally educated, but they had wizzy. They had the wisdom. And so I want to big up every grandma, every grandpa, and you guys are so important, and we definitely love you. Now, the verse for today is, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And that's taken from Philippians 4, verse 6.
The good old word.
Yeah, you see when, but you know what me love? Especially when you're going to an exam. And them a pray over your book, them a pray over your pencil, your sharpener.
Everything.
And them all in your head.
Everything.
So, and thing like,
listen.
Glory.
Listen. And that is the thing. People underestimate the power of faith, right?
Yes.
And so there are some people who don't believe in God, and people reserve the right to believe in what or who they want to or want not to believe in. But you cannot underestimate the power of empowering somebody through faith. And I think that is what a part of Christianity that we don't talk about outside of the righteousness and the holiness. It is the empowerment that it embodies. When you say to somebody, say, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Or when you're weak like a rat.
You feel the lift.
You feel something. You know. You'll be anxious for nothing.
Because
you know, everything is covered.
I know the plans I have for you.
Listen to me now,
to prosper you.
Hey, come on now, Holy Ghost.
And when you're grinding out, going at the tongues, you know, say it gets serious.
It gets serious.
Hey.
Especially hours like a man.
Brown man,
when you're asleep.
Listen to me now.
When you're asleep, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and the Holy Spirit come through in the early.
My mother used to do that, okay, and she still does it. Listen to me now. Sometimes you're afraid as a picnic, I want now. And she go around and she put her hand on the door and she start praying. I'll come in your room. And I say, she not a night. She night
you.
She night and you come here, so come here, so. The blood of Jesus.
The blood.
Glory. Leave self away. Flee, demon of darkness. Go down. I come to them on the feet. Listen.
It has its place.
If you know, you know. But you know what? You know, I got to tell you, you know, a lot of people were praying for, you know, our athletes in Paris. Because a lot of what happened, I got to tell you, we still need a lot of prayers. Because it was a lot. A lot of things happened. We're very grateful to our athletes. Let me preface the discussion by saying that. Because to work as hard as they do and represent their country, it takes a lot, right?
It does.
However, many of us are disappointed obviously, in the medal hall and what would have transpired because we've become accustomed to a certain level of performance, right?
That's true.
And so it is quite understandable when, you know, things have turned out, I never turn out. We're grateful, you know. But especially because a lot of injury happened, you know. That was, for me, one of the dampers of the Paris Olympics, right? But the people in Paris echoed an au revoir to the athletes that participated in the 2024 Olympic Games at the official closing ceremony. Now, Jamaicans on the island and in the diaspora, of course, took to social media to send their love and big ups to our Jamaican athletes and went out to show their appreciation at the Olympics of the 206 countries that participated in the Olympics. And we were actually placed 44th on the medal tally board, walking away with a historic gold medal in the men's discus throw by Roger Stoner. Mr. Stoner, hello. 3 silver medals, Kishane Thompson, who should have really got the goals as far as I'm concerned. Yes, I'm an Asta sister. Yes. In the men's 100, Shanika Ricketts in the women's triple jump and Wayne Pinnock in the men's long jump. 2 bronze medals by Rajendra Campbell, and that made history in the men's shot put, and Rashid Broadbelt in the men's 110-meter hurdles. And the next Summer Olympics will be held in 2028 in Los Angeles, the City of Angels, and it will be the 3rd time that LA will be hosting the games, following 1932 and 1984. And Paris sends some good vibes to Jamaica via Scotiabank, and we have a video. Me I see Tom Cruise on bike a ride out last night. I'm like, oh, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, we see you.
Tom Cruise. So let's take the video.
Love yourself, Jamaica.
Big up Jamaica.
We are beat them bad.
We love Jamaica now, we love Jamaica now,
Jamaica's a big deal, not a small fry.
Jamaica on a small fry.
Una man.
Una man.
Jamaica just broke a record in the discus.
Jamaica like a bit la
Amazing. When you see that, MPG, what comes to your mind?
It warmed my heart.
Yeah.
And the reason why it does is because I am always just so pleased to see the kind of impact that we have on the world.
Nice.
But Jamaica want full stop, you know. I don't know if we know so Jamaica is actually a full stop, like when you compare with to like America or Canada or the United Kingdom, it's really just a speck.
Yeah.
And so when we can impact the world in the way that we do, it is something that's worth writing home about.
True. I like that. Jamaica, full stop.
Yeah, man.
Tourist board, you gotta link us.
See that?
Tourist board, good morning to everybody. Minister of Tourism, Sir Edmund Bartlett. Hi, sir. How you doing? Jamaica, full stop.
Jamaica, full stop. That's it.
See that? New York.
And so young people them say period.
Period.
Who is celebrating a birthday, Kitty? Sharon Simpson, our Olympian. Yeah, them time the Olympics is a nice
Yeah. You remember Aileen Bailey? Hi, Aileen Bailey. Merlin Otti. Veronica Campbell. Oh my God. Bad.
Keep it going.
Dion Hemmings.
Dion.
Yes. Juliet Cuthbert.
The only time the pride this start full of heart. I think we've gotten so accustomed now to one whole heap. But then the time the pride just start full of heart. When you get one gold or one silver or one bronze.
I remember when Dion got her gold for the hurdles. And let me tell you, and when we saw her on the podium, I know our lip tremble. And the tears, may I tell you, bad. Yeah, so, yeah. Also celebrating a birthday today is one of our very own. Them says a 3-play cameraman, Mario Morgan. Where's Mario? 3-play, and what is a 3-play camera?
Mario made the things happen. him do the fillers, he make it attractive.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, man. Him contribute to the product that goes out there. You know, the product is everything coming out of CVM these days. That's why Miss Pretty Grandson spoke about it.
Okay, excuse me. Lou. Well, happy birthday to you, Mario, and to you. If you're celebrating your birthday, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating your anniversary, happy anniversary. And if you're locked and loaded each and every morning, right here to CVM on Sunrise. We say thank you for your patronage, thank you for your support, and thank you so much for your love. So, MPG, on your mark.
Get set.
Get your bottle cork. Get set, and but when we look at what we used to say, tell me what you used to say.
On your mark, pull the cork.
On your mark, you used to say?
Oh no, mark, set, go.
No, me used to say any marks.
No, we say mark.
Me say any marks. Get set.
It's a
go! Alright, we're going right now. So our mixtape selector, run
the them start the race at Jamaica, we say all the way. All the way.
When we touch the stadium, you know say we jamming there. From them start the race at Jamaica, we say all the way. Jamaica.
Come at a level. You know you want one, we say listen to the news. Jamaica mash up Paris, top runner. This is how we beat, we are gonna pass. Launch up, shot put a blast up. Moving is Jamaica, yeah. We moving like the line. Jamaica up the fastest one in a life. Him faster than Carabine, dance all music. It's so fly, you know. The greatest thing in a life. Jamaican faster than Carabine. As them pull it, Jamaicans faster than bullet.
Through the pain, through the dark night, through the storm, I remain and I strive, I will carry on. Yeah, 7 times fall, 10 times rise. Yes, I open my eyes, and now I see the sun.
That's the spirit. When you fall on the ground, get up, pick up your sin and do it. Brush off your clothes and prepare for something else. That's the spirit. No time for those. Get up, wake up and move. Put on your champion shoes. And tell the man in the mirror, you are a winner. Yeah, you can do it. You are a champion.
Many strides, one dream. Many heartbeats, one pulse. Sagicor, celebrating Jamaican success. The time by Sagicor is
6:15.
We a bucket together when everybody out. Fried chicken with a pre-bucket for the crew. Share a bucket together, everybody go live. Spicy original when we online.
Bucket together to the new dance craze. Taste explosion bursting with flames.
When we a bucket together, it put you in a good mood. Every moment you share is finger licking good. Bucket together, come make we bucket together.
Get your Miracle Fire Rub for all joint pain, poor circulation, inflammation, and other aches and pain. Rub it on, the pain is gone. Rub it twice, then you feel nice. Miracle Fire Rub is all natural, all herbal with no side effects. Order yours today, 876-808-5903 or 876-330-8272. Miracle Fire Rub is all natural, all herbal with no side effects. Get your Miracle Fire Rub. Rub it on, the pain is gone.
Get qualified in Stage 1 Practical Nursing in only 6 months with City and Guild certificates at IIRQ Academy, located at 32 Hope Road, Kingston 10. Start online and face-to-face classes very soon and get qualified for local and overseas employment at affordable rates. Also available 7 to 9 months international certificate and diplomas in Level 3 certificate in early childhood education, Level 5 diploma in business management, pharmacy technician, medical assistant, medical lab technician, diploma in practical nursing, and travel tourism, hospitality, and entertainment. Register this month and get 2 subjects with your course for free. Call us at 876-322-4029 or 630-1084.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Welcome back to Sunrise. It is 6:17 a.m. and this means it's time for the Monday headlines with our girl, T to the K for the start of the week.
Hey. Hello there, Miss Pearlie's grandson.
In the building,
How
live
are
and
ya?
living color. Good today, thank you. Nothing but to report at this time.
Amen, amen. I wish I had
We're
that
grateful.
same news for Uno. I have some, but we will get into that. Mrs. Kitty, good morning. How are you?
I'm very well. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Yes.
Why
yes.
you learn from your fluency flex, you know?
Yeah,
Can't say you're not learning, you know.
Hello. You have to learn.
Great morning to everyone out there, and of course our YouTubers.
Yes.
Good morning to you. So we start things off not so great. Prime Minister calls meeting of the National Security Council following gun attack. So the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, has called a meeting of the NSC for today, August 12, 2024 at 9 a.m. The meeting will be convened to discuss a brutal gun attack on Cherry Tree Lane in Clarendon on Sunday night. What was a night of enjoyment morphed into sorrow in Cherry Tree Lane, 4 Paths, Clarendon, when a bingo party turned into a bloodbath. After gunmen reportedly unleashed a hail of bullets, killing at least 8 people and 9 others being injured. A baby is said to be among the victims hospitalized. The Prime Minister advised the police to leave no stone unturned in bringing to justice the criminals who perpetrated the act. And Prime Minister Andrew Holness vows we will respond strongly. So that's my first headline for you this morning. Happened yesterday.
Sad, and we want to send condolences to those persons who would have lost family members. And when I hear these stories and I think about how great Jamaica is and Jamaicans are, this is just such a damper, loss of lives, unnecessarily. And it's just so sad that we have to go through this. And as Jamaicans, we have to do better, because MPG and TK, no matter what the government does, no matter what the private sector does, if as citizens we don't love each other, respect each other, no policy can make you not do these dastardly acts. You know what I mean?
And that is one part of it, Mistress Kitty. And the second part of it, when you talk about citizenship, we have a responsibility as citizens. I think that we have developed such a love with family members that when they begin to show signs of certain behaviors, we condone, we put up with. The truth of the matter is that we expect the government to respond strongly to a lot of these things that are happening in the country, and they should. But if you, the Clarendon, and you have an idea who do this, you can't expect Mr. Holness to left and up there, so come down here, so come fine. Like, if you know something, say something. You understand? We've gotten to a point now in our life where people need to take responsibility and understand, say, once you know who the perpetrators are, when they talk out on them out, man.
And that's not being an informer, by the way, because people will assume or say, oh, we're not being an informer. You're an informer, I guess, if you're in the gang and you're talking and you're giving information. But if I'm a citizen for good and I know something and I can help, because guess what? If it was your family member, you'd want somebody to say something.
Yeah, man.
You'd want somebody to help.
Yeah, man.
But when I hear these things, it breaks my heart. And I'm just always saddened by it.
Absolutely.
Always sad.
17 people impacted. It's crazy.
Mind-boggling.
It's a lot, man.
Crazy. Next up, I heard you guys talking about our athletes, so let's move on to some sports. Has athletics moved on from bowls? So we saw this in the Observer. According to the World Athletics President Sebastian Coe, an extraordinary group of athletes at the Paris Olympics has gotten some way in filling the void left by our very own legend, Usain Bolt. Bolt dominated the track during his stellar career. Talk since his retirement after the 2017 World Championships in London has always been about who might step into his shoes as the leading pin-up for the sport. But Coe insisted the narrative wasn't just about one athlete alone to fill the void. We are no longer a sport about one person, he told reporters in Paris on Sunday, all while praising Bolt. He said that one person transformed the popularity of our sport for a very clear period of time, and he consistently did that. But mark my words, other athletes will come through. I cannot remember a generation of more talented athletes. We've got none now. A greater bandwidth of talent across a broader range of disciplines than we've ever had in the sport.
Let us be clear. No one is indispensable, but some people are irreplaceable.
Yes.
Both are one done. There's no comparison. Mr. Cole, with the greatest of respect, okay, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
That's right.
You have to get 10 dozen athletes to replace one boss. And he can never be replaced. Because I kid you not, TK, when Bolt was on the track, the world stood still.
Yeah, he did.
Nobody breathed for 10 seconds or 9.5 in.
Good.
See ya?
We could make it very clear. The void still exists.
Yes.
If it was an American void, they wouldn't keep it empty for a very long time. The hungry reason why we desperately are trying to elevate somebody else and try to get them to fill the legend's shoes is because he is not an American. That's just the truth.
But my thing is too, though, MPG, nature abhors a vacuum. But Bolt, listen, the vacuum, no shoes can't put. All right, my thing is just allow the man to be on his pedestal and just go and work. Because even the other people, will jump on a prance and a up and a skip. I'll know.
The name not calling.
Boss favor boss. Dan favor Dan.
To be fair to President,
one. Anything is a carbon copy. Mr. Cole, sit down. I just cooperate.
To be fair to President Cole, he did say it's not about replacing, because Bolt to track is like Muhammad Ali to boxing. It's like someone who completely changed the landscape of the sport. But
we can't move on. Right now, we want Bolt would mind him just come out and say, I'm back. Hey! Mr. Bolt, I will carry your shoes, sir.
Enjoy your retirement, sir. Please and thanks.
Maybe he wants to come out of retirement. Can you allow him if he so chooses?
Let's go. We're still in sports, though. I have another one for you. This one is interesting. Stephen Francis considers social media ban for athletes during track season. MVP Track Club head coach Stephen Francis says he might implement a no social media policy for his athletes during track season moving forward. Speaking with Observer Online in Paris on the final day of the Olympic Games on Saturday, Francis said, I believe I'm going to try to implement a policy for the athletes to delete social media before they start competing. It's too much of a distraction and they spend too much time on their phones. Francis made the comment while discussing plans for young athlete Tia Clayton, who was the only Jamaican to reach the women's 100-meter Olympic final.
Very plausible. I think that obviously, and people, they're adults and you're not my parent. When you are representing your country at an Olympics, it's not about you, it's about the country, it's about the job that is at hand. I have found that our athletes, it's too much play, listen, you need to focus. All of the baby ear them will lie down and they lash them so you can't see good because it create a shadow over your eye. Take off the lash. You see, when you win the gold medal, you can put on any gurgle, anything you want to put on. But for the moment, TK, I tend to find that it's too much gallivanting. It's coming off a little bit too flippant. What I would love for our athletes to do, sit down, watch your opponent, watch the other people, see what they do, go and train. And also that mystique also helps so that them can study you. You understand? After we achieve what we're supposed to achieve, then we can gallivant, have fun. But I do understand what Mr. Francis is saying, because a lot of times it's social media, because when you should be focused and zoned in, your human beings all are we. And if somebody is saying something bad, it can affect your whole output. It can affect your mental health. It can affect your vibe. So you need to pretty much be sequestered and just be alone and focus on the goal, which is to get the goal.
Absolutely. I agree. I know that there is a paradigm shift. I know that things are changing and we have a responsibility to adapt and to change with it. I feel like as we're having this conversation, there has to be the piece about training as well, because you cannot expect from somebody something that they're physically or psychologically incapable of. You know what I mean? And we take a lot of things for granted, but it's really a new landscape that we're trying to navigate at the moment. So I feel like as a part of the preparation for and how you treat with while you are in, you know, they can have that conversation and let the athletes know what their expectations are.
And also, MPG, it's not unique to track. So, for example, for football, you know, when you're going to have a match, you can't have your wife or you can't have, you know, at dealings, right? Adult dealings at that time, you have to eat a certain way. So sports come with a certain discipline. That's why it's not for everyone. You have to have on your blinkers. You have to focus. There are certain things you cannot do. You can't go to party. You can't go and drink. So somebody could argue, but I'm an adult, I'm supposed to can drink. But no, the nature of your job does not allow that. So the average person, me average, we there, so me not have them restrictions there, and even with our job, we have restrictions, right? So we have to be here early in the morning. I can't be up until 2 a.m. You have to go to bed early. You get what I'm saying? So everybody's job or their sphere comes with different rules. And you just have to operate under those circumstances if you want the best result. Because as MPG said a while ago, there's a paradigm shift. Some men say, yes, it shifts seat that we don't have the medal that we would normally get. Because remember Merlin, I never have that. Juliet Cuthbert never have that. And even if you see an athlete doing something, it doesn't mean that you can do it. Make your name first. Stamp your class first. And then you can do what you want to do. But until then, just focus. Makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. And I'll definitely have more for you. Yeah. 7 o'clock for the news. Yes, my love. Thank you so very much. And coming up next, we're going to be bringing a little French cuisine, yes, to the kitchen. Breakfast is served right here after the break. Bonjour, boulangerie.
It is the accent.
Boulangerie, yeah.
Guys, the news is in. You are loving MTM on CVM.
And for those who don't know, we are the Mitchells. I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And you can come along with us on our journey every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Right here, you can see it happening on CVM TV.
Yeah, MTM on CVM.
See it happen, man. CVM man. MTM man. CVM man. See it happen, man. CVM man.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
All that having a baby now is going to do for you is make you a prisoner of this apartment.
Long run shot, kid.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not to go as specialists, and that's the pinnacle of the problem. We want some new era. Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. You lie!
You work till a week. It was pandemonium. Country people can relate to me I talk about.
What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, I don't care what man want to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man.
You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flow and Guinness.
We are proud to supply all of Jamaica with the highest standard of gas products to keep you safe and well taken care of. Choose well. Choose IGL.
The time by IGL is
6:30.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Bonjour, Sunrise. Now, the Olympics might be finished, but that doesn't mean we can't surprise your palate with a taste of Paris. Today, breakfast is served with a French flair courtesy of Selima Barkley, owner of Liu Macaron Pastries, Desserts, Jamaica. We want to welcome Selima to our set with the good things, them.
Right. Bonjour. Comment ça va?
Ça va bien?
Yeah, lovely, lovely. I'm loving this wonderful spread. So talk to me about, for those of us who are uninitiated, what is the macaron?
Okay, so the macaron is actually a French pastry. It's made with almond flour, so not like the coconut macaroon, which is actually made with coconut.
Okay, interesting. Okay, all right. So talk to me about the idea behind this business and why, you know, Jamaicans would be gravitating toward this sweet treat.
All right, so right now I have a petit four display for you guys, and I also have the famous Olympic chocolate muffin.
Oh, wow.
So for you guys to try. Le macaron actually started out of a desire, and I believe that once you give life to your desire, at the end of the day, God actually grants your wish. So God actually makes the way. And so I've always loved baking. I've always loved food. And I decided to bet on myself and took a leap of faith and sold everything that I had and went to Paris.
Oh, wow.
And went to eventually the south of France to study. And I came back here, and you have what is in front of you now, all classic French desserts.
Wow.
How do you stop a Jamaican? So for somebody like me who have some food allergies here and there, you know, do we have to be concerned? Can I just eat comfortably?
All right, so the macaron actually has almond flour in it, so it's made with almonds. So if you have any nut allergy, yes, I would tell you not to participate in it at all. But
do you have any other? Do you have the coconut macaron?
No, not today, but
yes,
we do actually offer it as well.
Okay.
So what you do catering? So because I'm looking right now, MPG, may I say little niece birthday party? Yeah, because you know I'm a little goddess now with all the pips, and I'm like, okay,
so we know this.
But I just said, now I'll keep our first birthday party. But now that I'm looking at these, I'm like, wow, these are pretty.
It makes sense.
Yeah. So what events? For what events do you cater?
So we actually do tea parties with classic tea servings, meaning that we do clotted cream with jam and scones. We also do the traditional French petit fours. That's what you have here. So we have, for example, our blueberry tart. We have our macarons. We have our small petit four cakes here as well. And of course, we have our pavlova.
What's a pavlova?
A pavlova is also another classic French dessert that was made for a ballerina.
Oh, wow. Juilliard, not ballerina farms. Yeah.
And hence the name pavlova, because it's actually taken from the ballerina's name.
Okay, wow. See, you learn every day.
No, she went, you know, she immersed.
Right? So if somebody wanted to put in an order, how do we do that? How do we find you?
Okay, so you can simply call 876-783-6102, or you can email lamacaron77@gmail.com. We're on Instagram at lamacaron77 as well, and we're also on Facebook at lamacaron77.
So I see that we have different colors here, Salima. Is that significant to the taste? So I see pink, I see green.
Not today, but normally it would. So for example, we do that with our macaron. So yellow would have signified lemon, and of course the pink would have been like strawberry, and we also have green, which would have been like pistachios. So
Olympic one have any alcohol in there?
No.
I'm just asking for the people.
No, it doesn't actually have any. But also too as well, you know, this year a brand that I'd started 8 years ago, which is Sally's Gourmet Kitchen, was nominated for Best New Product.
Ooh.
And so I brought some of the items here, which is the oils. So these are all the infused local coconut oil. So this is all local, because I really believe in Jamaica, and I believe in the food that we offer and the fact that there is so much more that we can do with it.
So this is what you can actually like cook with? So like I can like fry up some saltfish and so?
Correct. So this is annatto seed. So I don't know if Jamaicans know annatto seed. It's actually very good for your body. And then we also have...
I see what you did there.
Right.
I see what you did there. You know nata.
Yeah, nata, yeah.
Yeah, man. So she infused the coconut oil with nata.
And see, this one is garlic infused virgin coconut oil.
Yes.
I'm loving this because normally you have coconut oil by itself. Okay.
Yeah. I like the localness of it.
Yeah, and this is a rosemary.
We need to buy local. We need to support
So they're
local.
now available at Lee's Food Fair on Riddles Road, and I'm going to be at Hilo soon, and we're also at the Jamaica Food and Drink Kitchen.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Awesome. Yes.
And what are these over here?
So these are our Otaiti apple jam.
Oh, nice.
And
Are these featured on the same Instagram page, or there's a
no? This is under Sally's Gourmet Kitchen.
That's a different page on Instagram.
Right.
Okay, because we need to know if we find it for the natural things.
And it's so nice.
They're all for you guys. I'm going to leave it with you. So you're going to get the rum caramel as well.
This could have to go to some crackers and minty right now. This bad.
The spirit spoke to her.
This buzzy. Some crackers and minty. Yeah, this bad. You know what is nice? This nice with? Fritters. Fritters, no, think that, guys.
Hold on there. Fritters and jam.
Watch me.
We're going to try it.
Remember the fritters.
Sunrise, you hear it here first. I'm sure I never hear this yet.
Fritters and jam. Listen, remember the fritters. And by the way, in Jamaica, we don't say fritters. We say fritters, right? Fritters, savory, and then the jam get like a sweet, like a vibe. You understand? Remember, you know. You see it? This so, right? This so. We look a minty or like a ginger
low budget jelly donut.
Yeah. Well, Salima, thank you so very much. And again, where can we find you on social media for our tea parties and our events?
Okay, so it's Le Macaron 77. That's LEMACARON 77. And on Facebook, it's same, LEMACARON 77. You can call us at 876-783-6102 or email us at lemacaron77@gmail.com.
All right, my love, thank you so very much. Congratulations, and thank you so much for sharing with us.
Thank you for having me.
And I wish you all the best. That was Salima Barkley, owner of Le Macaron Pastries Desserts Jamaica. When we return, it's all about funds over feelings. Hello.
That's right.
It's Money Masterclass with the boss himself. Your emotions can impact your income. Stick and stay to find out.
I think you're going to take
We're going to take notes. Funds over feelings.
Strike? Don't let worry fill your head. Say hello to happiness and goodbye to worry with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan. Secure your medical expenses in the event of critical illness ahead of time while benefiting from more investment portfolio and so much more. Give yourself and your family the peace of mind you deserve with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan today and live secure. Live easy.
Hello Jamaica, my name is Daniel Hewitt. The last time you saw me, I was graduating Distinction College. I now reside in the city of Brooklyn, New York, where I work at a prominent nursing home. I've always wanted to become a nurse, but being a single mother and living on my own made my dream of becoming a nurse seem far-fetched. Checking out different schools and different programs, I chose Distinction College because of their affordable tuition, flexible schedule, and their hassle-free registration process. Distinction College offers different programs in nursing such as pediatric nursing, geriatric nursing, practical nursing, and even phlebotomy. Because of the training I got at Distinction College and the international certification, I am now licensed by the New York State Department of Health to work as a CNA in the state of New York. And it all started at Distinction College. I took that step. You can do it too. Choose Distinction College.
Tired of the high interest rates and the whole heap of loan payments every month? Take a debt consolidation loan from AIM to pay credit card bills and all other high interest rate loans from other institutions. Make one low monthly payment to AIM and take home some extra money in your pocket. That's financial freedom. One loan, one low payment, more money in your pocket. Call AIM today to lower your loan payment. And remember, you won't find a better deal elsewhere. Guaranteed.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Lovely, a pleasant morning to you. If you're just tuning in, thank you so much for making the smart choice and the smart switch and always keeping CVM and Sunrise in the mix. Now, fresh from his vacay with a few Irish Spring soap and Head and Shoulder shampoo, our teacher is back. Yes, Sir Carlton is here to talk funds over feelings, understanding emotional spending, exploring how things like stress, boredom, and happiness can lead to impulsive purchases and impact your long-term financial wealth. Sir Travelers, you know what I'm saying? The Sky Boss. Welcome back, Sir Carlton. How are you?
Good morning. The soap and socks, them are so dry for them for the barrel.
Thank you. From your corner office.
No worries, sir. I got that. Andrew have it. Well, how are you, sir?
Thank you.
But it's good to be back. So good morning.
Great to have you back.
We're green coming. You're coming. Your money green.
You see that? You see that?
Andrew, get connected this morning. But good morning and welcome to all our viewers, as usual, all the persons, especially those watching the Money Master class.
Yes, sir.
So we have just wrapped up the Olympics. I heard us speaking about it earlier, and I know that gave us a whirlwind of emotions. We're happy 1 minute, we're sad. Andrew, I see your video. We laugh, we curse, we cry. All those emotions.
I retract the video.
Things happening because the emotion, which leads us to our topic this morning.
Yes.
Emotional spending, because I guess that we all experience emotions at some point in time.
Yeah.
So I know we have heard persons, emotionally eat. Them eat and get out of control, and we judge from a distance. But there's something called emotional spending as well. So we are exposed to something in our culture now, especially now, YOLO. If you feel fit, do
you
it.
live only once.
And while the narrative sometimes, a portion of it may be true, but when it comes to your financial life, suppose you are the one that lives to 70 and 75 and 80. We can't just be out there spending like that because we feel for something nice. One of the biggest blocks to our goals is really you and your emotions. Sometimes that's the biggest hurdle that we have to get over. If we have no discipline, then that sometimes drives us in the wrong direction. We're going back way, we should be going forward. So what is emotional spending? It is really a tendency to spend money in response to an emotional state of being.
Me teacher.
Yes,
I just want to put a pin right here, because anything that's normally related to emotions, people always ascribe that to females. And we just want to make it explicitly clear. So this is something that affects men just as much, if not more. Because alcohol is emotional spending.
You start the class early. Come do some research on
brightness.
It impacts both male and female.
Yes.
While they may go in different directions, women may do retail or get some clothes and shoes and whatever the case is. Men may go for gadgets or you say rum or alcohol.
Yes.
But it equally impacts both male and female.
Absolutely.
Or go buy a new car.
Or just go buy a new car. But what are some of the emotional state which pushes persons to go and do some emotional spending? Number one, stress.
Yes.
Or anxiety.
Yes.
Or sometimes you may feel a little bored. I may feel bored with that bag, I want something different right now. Or you may be extremely happy and you think you need to celebrate by spending some money. Or you may be sad, or you may be upset, anger, or frustration. You're tired of this, so you want to do something, but it's not out of the emotion where we should be spending, but answer back a little bit.
Yes.
But emotional spending can lead to a myriad of things. Number one, impulsive purchases. You just get up this morning, Andrew, and you just go buy something. No thought goes into this. You just go and buy. That's impulsive buying.
You know what I like to do? I like to impulsively go online and fill a cart. But me not check out.
You fill your card. We all have cards. We're full of things. I'm going to cash them out. All right? Good. It can also lead to overspending.
Yes.
So because you are driven by the emotion, you start spending. You feel you start spend. It can lead to buyer's remorse. And that is you buy something today, and when you go home, you say, but hold on. Miss Kitty cover her face. Zoom in on Miss Kitty's face, please. She cover her face. Buyer's remorse. When you go home, you say, what, me did really want this?
Listen, I would like to just say every new mother's experience.
You got to buyer's remorse.
Listen, Carlton, for the love of me, when you go in the store, why the baby things I'm going to call your name, so I say, no matter how I try to avoid the things, come man, you know you want to buy me. It's going to look good for her,
you just hear your name.
Yeah, but and then when we go and we see the bag of clothes, I say, why me do it? What is this?
You don't need it.
May I tell you, it's hard.
Until we go out again?
Exactly.
And then we do the same thing again.
But for Miss Kitty, it may be for baby clothes, or somebody, it may be shoes, or maybe additional clothes, or something that you don't need. When you go home, you say, I shouldn't buy this.
Yeah, but I want to choose that tree color.
See, that don't make sense.
It makes sense, but the outfit them.
It doesn't make any sense because the baby foot have grow.
The barefoot goes when it go, not sit
You're
on
gone
the
again.
we don't go barefoot.
It can also lead to
She can't get in a car.
It can't get in a car.
No.
Squeeze her foot.
Yeah.
It can lead to debt. It can lead to financial stress, and it can lead to unhealthy money habits.
That is
when we just go and spend based on how we feel. But what triggers this though? Something that triggers emotional spending, number one, biggest out on our social media.
Yes.
We see Mary have it, so guess what? Me want it. You see John have it, so me want it.
But they come up in your feed all the time, is getting to it.
Yeah, but it's a part of what we call big data and things just because you hear we are talking about it, it start come up in your feed. But sometimes it's because we see Jones have it over for them house, so we maybe want it as well.
Yeah.
But we want to curtail that. Because social media sometimes pushes a narrative that fit everybody. I don't know what Andrew is doing, forget what Andrew have. So let us just stay for that. Number two, the ads. As you talk about something, it come up on your feed.
Yes.
As you think about it sometimes, you wonder how come. But it is happening, and that impact, those are triggers. Sales and discount.
Oh yes.
So sometimes you see the word sale.
Sally
It's
and
no
Clarence ready.
Not because then sale means you can afford it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not even a sale.
True.
Because 30% off what? You don't even know what was the original price, because you weren't tracking this. It's a spin.
Oh, God.
But it's a part of marketing.
Black Friday.
The word sale. Andrew, the word sale. And people just start buying.
We're going to pray for you when we're done.
Olive oil and prayer.
Yes, sir, this is sale.
You just want running.
Running.
But if you don't plan for it and check the price before, it's not really a sale.
True.
Because you don't know where it's coming from.
True.
And you will lose, All right, quickly, I know time. Peer pressure. This is sometimes a trigger as well, and emotional events, like a breakup. Or your job stress you out, or birthday, those things trigger you. All right, good. But how can we break this cycle? Number one, identify your trigger. What is your trigger?
The mall.
Social media.
When I go here.
The mall. Sale, let's see the price, the tag, sale. Those are your triggers. Well, know them. Track the expenses, track your spending. Sometimes if you track your money, you realize that too much money I got baby back, too much money I got children place.
Looking at the app.
Too much money I got cart. Yeah, you realize what's happening.
Yeah.
Number three, find coping mechanism. If you're stressed, go around. If you sleep it off. When Jesus Christ got to start, he got sleep.
Yes.
Sleeping always start thing. Number four, make sure that you have goals. If you have goals, emotional spending can be tapered because you have to yourself, I don't want to run the goal off. I don't want to mash up the plan for the house. Number five, use the 48-hour rule. So if you want to buy something, say to yourself, I'm not going to buy it now. Let me go home. Think about it for 2 days. If you still see the need for it, I'll buy it. For major purchases, use a 30-day waiting period. For major purchases, like if you want to change a fridge or you want to buy a new car, think about it for at least a month. If desire is still there, you go back and buy it. And lastly, treat yourself within your budget.
Nice.
So if this money is just spending is within your budget, I'll pass it. But if it's outside of your budget, leave it alone. You cannot have oxtail stomach on turkey neck budget. Buy the turkey neck and have a wonderful day. My name is Captain Stewart. You know where to find me if you need any more help or tips in just spending within your limit and just building your financial life.
Miss Curly would say, not hang your hat, but you cannot reach it. Thank you, Carlton.
You can't tip it.
It's time for a quick break, Sunrisers. Time flies when you're having fun. When we return, we move from feelings and finances to the fields of physics in the Diaspora Link-Up segment. You don't want to miss it. Stay with us.
Not all.
Critical illness strike? Don't let worry fill your head. Say hello to happiness and goodbye to worry with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan. Secure your medical expenses in the event of critical illness ahead of time while benefiting from our investment portfolio and so much more. Give yourself and your family the peace of mind you deserve with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan today and live secure. Live easy.
We want a piece for Jamaica. Yeah. Yo, what are you? We have to be
none of that. No, brother, no.
Can I see you ever play ref? No, piggy, I'm not playing.
Yeah, but I look a bad game. No, I said, Pierce, you come from, brother, I want to live good, man. I want to live good, brethren. No shake hand, I can play a little bad, brethren.
Really have to shake hand?
Yeah, man, and no badness, brethren. Just live good, man.
I make the violence done.
Enjoy yummy for the summertime. Win big for the back to school. It's the Yummy Summer Back to School promotion. Purchase one each of these yummy products: yummy cheese bread, cornbread, jamboree, and 5-ounce buns. Write your name, address, and contact number on the back of your receipt and mail with the empty packages. Send in with your Yummy salesman or drop off at your nearest Yummy agency or entry box in participating supermarkets. Enter today and win your share of over 1.4 million in cash and prizes. Win big for the back to school. Follow us at Yummy Bakery JA for more details. Authorized under Section 58 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays at 12:30 p.m. on your drama station. Brought to you by
Hyundai.
Thanks for staying with us. We're going now from the classrooms of Hampton High. We have a guest with us making history as the first black woman to earn a PhD in physics from Brown University. Our guest went from knowing nothing about physics research to making significant contributions to the field, including conducting research on a new type of particle that could help explain mysteries in physics. It's the superstar physicist from Mandeville, and I say that proudly. Welcome to Sunrise, Dr. Farrah Simpson. Farrah Simpson.
Yes, you catch a physics.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you? I'm very happy to be here.
So beautiful, wonderful to have you here. And you know, as we were talking off air about physics, that was not one of my strong points at all. As a matter of fact, as I entered nearing the physics lab, I used to get sick because I'm like, oh my God, I don't know anything but the teacher's name.
Yes, I definitely think physics gets a really bad reputation, and I think it has a lot to do with the way that it's taught. I'm very passionate about physics education because, as you can imagine, if we taught physics in a way that was related to things that we are passionate about and that we know a lot about, like sports and music, it would really help with increasing the number of people who pursue careers in physics. So that's something that I'm really passionate about as well.
So let's just bring it to home, Doctor, because you know the people I want to include myself. So what does physics have to do with the daily life of the normal man, the normal woman? How does physics factor into daily life?
Yeah, so I'll start by what interested me in physics and why I really loved it. So my teacher in high school, Mr. Thompson, he would teach me physics in a way that everything he taught me would be related to something in the world around me. So when I learned about physics, I was really learning about everything around me and why everything is the way that it was. And so that's what really ignited my curiosity. Because I was always curious growing up and always asking questions about why things are the way that they are. In general, physics is very important just on a daily basis. A lot of the things that we interact with, even the internet right now that we're using, all of these came out of trying to communicate science with other people, trying to conduct experiments, trying to understand the world around us more.
Wonderful. Let us backtrack a little bit. Can you tell us about your journey from Mandeville, Jamaica to the diaspora and you know, tell us how you got to Brown University. To walk us through that, please.
Yes. So as I mentioned before, my high school teacher, Mr. Thompson, taught me physics, and I was very curious in general growing up. And so when I started learning physics and learning about the world around me, I started being very passionate about physics. And so when I attended Hampton, I was pursuing both the sciences and the arts. Believe it or not, I wanted to be a lawyer. And so when I was applying to colleges, I really wanted to go somewhere that I could study the arts and the sciences more.
Yes.
But when I decided to go to Columbia, my professor who taught me my introductory physics class, he was actually a scientist at the lab that I work for now. So CERN in Switzerland is a particle physics lab. And he would talk about his career and the things that he studied, and I was in awe. I had never known anything about particle physics before, and it really seemed like something that I would love to do. It was a long journey between me wanting to become a physicist and actually becoming one. But people along the way, especially my teachers and my professors, who encouraged me and motivated me and told me that it was something that I could do, as well as my family, who has always taught me that you can do anything with hard work, and who are the most people I know, really encouraged me to pursue my dream once they realized that it was something I was passionate about.
Well, it's awesome. And you know, you are the first Black woman to earn your PhD at Brown University. And that in and of itself is such a big deal and such a huge accomplishment. And for what it's worth, as brilliant as you are, I'm quite sure you could have become an attorney, and you still can if you want to, because your brain got it like that. But I've heard you mention, Farah, about particle.
The particle.
Tell me a little bit about the X5, X3, because we all know there's in vehicles. Right? I said it's X5, BMW, I don't know. Talk to me about that research, and in simpler terms, explain what this particle is all about and what does it actually do?
Enlighten us.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you're familiar with the periodic table in chemistry that explains the elements and explains to us theories in chemistry, the standard model is to particle physics what the periodic table is in chemistry. So the standard model explains all the building blocks of every single thing around us and how it interacts. So it really helps us to understand the universe more. And so I study a specific particle that comes out of questions that we have about the standard model. This is connected to the Higgs boson that was discovered in 2012. The theory actually won the Nobel Prize, and it explains how particles get the mass that they have. So why is a tree so much heavier than a feather? And as you can, a very important question, and helps us to understand so much what is in our universe. And so the particle that I search for, X5 third, is a particle that's
third.
Yeah.
Right, not X3.
Yeah.
X5 third. I learned something today, I gotta tell you. But you know, as I'm so happy for your accomplishments, and I want to again congratulate you on this very momentous accomplishment. For a little girl watching you from Mandeville right now, or watching you in Jamaica, wherever around the world, what would be your word of encouragement to her, or even a little boy, you know, in terms of pursuing your dream, even when it may not be what is popular?
So I would say, dream your most far-fetched dream, one that you wouldn't imagine would happen to you. Imagine what you want your life to be, who you want to be, and what you want to contribute to the world. And don't be afraid to chase that dream and fight for that dream. You'll need people along the way. I definitely have. And I would say, just don't let anybody tell you who you are, what you can become, or what you can contribute to society.
Well said, well articulated.
Dr. Simpson, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for empowering the young people and for showing us that, you know, it is still doable. You know, physics is a hard area, but it is still doable. All right, thank you for being with us. That was Dr. Farah Simpson, physicist.
Right? At the first time I met a physicist, and I know.
Real life. TK is on standby with the news.
Hyundai or Hyundai 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is
7 o'clock.
Live bill-free until 2025 with Quartz Ready Cash. That's right, no light, no water, nor cable bill. Just take a Quartz Ready Cash loan of $80,000 or more on 18 to 36 months between July 8 and August 18, and you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win. First place, free bill payment for 6 months valued at $600,000. Second place, free bill payment for 3 months valued at $300,000. And third place, free bill payment for 1 month valued at $100,000. Plus one winner of $50,000 weekly. Visit any of our locations island-wide to apply or online at quartzreadycash.com. It's quick, easy, and hassle-free. Live bill-free until 2025 with Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Conditions apply. Authorized under Section 58(3) of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Hey my peeps, get this on the regular. Your HIV status if you consider. At least if a test once a year. Just 15 minutes and your status clear. Cause it might not show up on your timeline and you learn too late so you're out of time. A progressive future, mandatory. Really long life, our story. You hear?
Remember, update your status in a real life. Do a HIV test today.
Just 15 minutes and your status clear. Really long life, our story. Real long life with a youth coming from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Good morning. Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. 8 people are dead following a tragic drive-by shooting incident in Cherry Tree Lane, Clarendon. This violent episode, which occurred sometime after 9 last evening, has also left several others injured. It's believed that at least 15 people were shot. The circumstances surrounding murders remain unclear at this hour. However, National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang, in a statement late last night, said the attack may have been connected to reprisal activities from a few years ago. Dr. Chang noted that despite a reported 39% reduction in murders in Clarendon compared to the previous year, incidents like this highlight that there is still significant work to be done in addressing crime and violence within communities. Dr. Chang has expressed deep sadness and condolences to the families following the tragedy. He emphasized the government's commitment to supporting both the community and law enforcement efforts aimed at bringing those responsible for this act of violence to justice. He urged the police to use every available resource to apprehend the perpetrators swiftly. Join us for CVM News at noon as we continue to track and update you on this tragedy. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has called a meeting of the National Security Council, the NSC, for 9 o'clock this morning. The meeting is being convened to discuss the gun attack on Cherry Tree Lane in Clarendon on Sunday night. Prime Minister Holness received a preliminary briefing from the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the JCF, prior to issuing a statement. Holness advised the police to leave no stone unturned in bringing to justice the criminals. He has called on anyone with information concerning the gun attack to tell the police what they know. And residents of St. Elizabeth who were anticipating restoration of their electricity supply today, after over a month without power following the passage of Hurricane Beryl, will have to prolong their wait after the new JPS president and CEO, Hugh Grant, declared the rebuilding of sections of the St. Elizabeth network has become necessary, a scope far above that of restoration. The president made the point at a meeting held with St. Elizabeth members of Parliament and the mayor of Black River, Richard Solomon, to discuss the status of electricity supply to the parish.
The thing that I really highlighted in the meeting is that here in St. Elizabeth, after having first-hand perspective, boots on the ground, look at the damage, the effort here is a rebuild and not a restoration effort. What do I mean by that? As a result of a rebuild effort, due to the significant damage, we are not just talking about restoration, but we are repositioning poles, we are redesigning our distribution system in order to have a safe, reliable system.
The JPS president indicated that the company has over 100 men on the ground in the parish, with more than double that number in short order, as well as increased equipment supplies. He also committed to keeping the parish leadership updated and providing reliable timelines for the communities.
No, we now have to do analysis around structural integrity. We also have to do analysis around proper conductor spacing and other things required to have the grid in a reliable state once it's back. That's a whole different framework and effort to get that done. The good news is our teams are committed to doing just that and are working 24/7 to make that happen.
The timeline for the complete return of electricity to all of St. Elizabeth is now slated for August 31. We now turn to sports. The curtains came down on the Paris 2024 Olympics on Sunday, marking an end to 2 weeks of competition across 32 sports. In the final event of the Games, the United States women's basketball team held off France 67-66 to win gold. With the medal rankings calculated by number of gold won, the USA, who were second in the tally, needed to win to move ahead of their Asian rivals, China, who led with 40 gold to the USA's 39. The gold medal was delivered in nail-biting fashion, with the USA leading 64-67 in the final seconds. France needed to score a three-pointer to send the game to overtime, but the hosts only got 2 as the USA held on to win their 8th consecutive women's Olympic basketball gold. Meanwhile, Jamaica ended the Olympics in 44th spot with 6 medals, including 1 gold, 3 silver and 2 bronze. This represents the country's lowest Olympics medal haul since the 2004 Athens Games, where Jamaica collected 5 medals, including 2 gold, 1 silver and 2 bronze. Following their gold in women's basketball on Sunday, the USA topped the Paris Olympics medal table, amassing 40 gold, 44 silver and 42 bronze, a total of 126 medals. China in second, like the US, won 40 gold, but won 27 silver and 24 bronze. And despite finishing level on 40 gold medals with the USA, China's total of 91 medals mean they finished second to the Americans, who have now won the most overall medals in 8 consecutive Summer Games. Third place went to Japan, who got 20 gold, 12 silver and 13 bronze, totaling 45 medals. Australia and host nation France round off the top 5 nations at the Paris Games. In Sunday's early event, Italy collected gold on the final day of the Paris Olympics. They beat the USA by 3-0 in the women's volleyball gold medal match on Sunday. Italy claimed the first set 25-18, the second set 20-25, and won the third 25-17. Meanwhile, American gymnast Jordan Childs has been stripped of the bronze medal she won in Monday's women's floor finals. The International Gymnastics Federation confirmed Romania's Ana Barbosu has been upgraded from 4th to 3rd after a ruling by the Court of Arbitration for Sport. More in this report from ABC.
This morning, the International Olympic Committee announcing that American gymnast Jordan Childs must return a bronze medal she won in the women's floor exercise. The committee upholding the decision to void a scoring appeal made by Childs' coach to get her on the podium. Originally ending the floor exercise final in 5th, her coach appealed to the judges to credit a split leap that she performed in her routine. The Court of Arbitration for Sport ruling that the appeal submitted by Childs' coach, which bumped her score up, was 4 seconds too late, and that the initial finishing order should be restored, putting Romanian gymnast Ana Barbosu back in 3rd place. The IOC saying in a statement it will be in touch with the NOC of Romania to discuss the reallocation ceremony honoring Barbosu. Before this morning's Olympic Committee decision, Childs writing on Instagram she is removing herself from social media for her mental health. Teammate Simone Biles writing to her, "Keep your chin up, Olympic champ." Now, all eyes on LA 2028, set to include baseball, flag football, and cricket. We caught up with Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass, who will participate in the closing ceremony, becoming the first ever black woman to receive the official Olympic flag.
Can LA outdo Paris?
I know that the creative community will come together to celebrate our city, our country, and of course, first and foremost, our athletes.
And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
We are an island of over 3 million dreams, but we share one destiny. Success for one is success for all. We are small, but we're not afraid of big challenges, because when we face the world, we have the power of many behind us. We are Jamaicans. Many strides, one dream, many heartbeats, one pulse. Sagicor, celebrating Jamaican success.
Everyday living, we make it worthwhile. Give people real value. Oh, what a style! From kitchen to bathroom, a whole heap of tile. Home and things for everyday living. Nice up your home, fix up every room. Shop every day, shop real value. Fixtures and faucets to catch your eye. We have the options, we have the style. Everyday living, so versatile. Real people, real value. Oh, what a style! Lowest price guarantee on everything you see. Home and things for everyday living, living, living.
All right, guys, the news is in. You are loving MTM on CVM.
And for those who don't know, we are the Mitchells. I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And you can come along with us on our journey every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Right here, you can see it happening on CVM TV.
Yeah, MTM on CVM.
See it happen, man. CVM, man. MTM, man. CVM, man. See it happen, man. CVM, man.
Celine, why going? We can't say we're a friend now. Celine. We have to take on the road.
Yeah, man, we have to take on the same way. All right, Lord, thank you so much for this day.
Me, I do the work. Yeah. And the people, them accept it. Clarendon, Mandeville. But now we get to go into the inner city of Kingston.
I can't wait to learn more as we go across Jamaica into different churches to understand what they do.
And we say good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Sunrise. It's time for another segment of Law and Order JA. The question sent in to us today, MPG, reads as follows. With all the conversation happening around Vybz Kartel's release, would he have a case against the state for malicious prosecution and or false imprisonment? Criminal defense attorney at law and managing partner of Black Law and Associates, Ludlow Black, joins us this morning to break down all the legalese and the legal jargons to help us understand what's at stake right here on Law and Order JA. Welcome, Mr. Black. How are you, sir?
I'm great.
Very well, counsel. Now, lots of people have been asking the question because now that he is free, out in these streets, what's next for Mr. Palmer in terms of a civil suit?
All right. I think that the issue of a malicious prosecution suit might not be the best thing for him to do at this time. Reason being that malicious prosecution is a very difficult tort to establish. He would have to prove, as a claimant, would have to prove that the prosecution was initiated against him. It was done without reasonable and probable cause. It was resolved in his favor, which he's acquitted now. And then now he'd have to prove malice on top of that. So to get over those hurdles is very difficult.
And in his case, because there was forensic evidence, there were witnesses, so the state can say, but listen, this wasn't a frivolous case, right? We had this amount of evidence, we had physical evidence, forensic evidence, witnesses coming in, and we had a trial. So where is the malice aforethought? But just for our viewers, Mr. Black, what is malicious prosecution and false imprisonment?
Well, malicious prosecution is really when the state takes action against you and they did it in a way that is not proper, in that they had no grounds, no honest belief that you were guilty of anything, and they continue to press on with the case nonetheless. False imprisonment is a little bit different. False imprisonment is when you're arrested and locked up and there's no grounds for you to be locked up. You're just there languishing longer than the constitutional time that you're allowed, which is 72 hours. So that is really the distinction. I think that persons might look on and say, he could make a claim, but knowing the law and being aware of it, you know that the nitty-gritty is there, that you can't get around. However, there might be something for him to go on as far as constitutional rights or constitutional breach.
Right.
That is something that the Court of Appeal and the Privy Council echoed that, hey, the constitutional right was breached given the issue with the jury.
Jury, yes, the poison.
And yes. So I think that might be an angle for him to go on.
Yes.
What his damages might be is for us to wonder and to think about. We're not sure.
I am curious because I'm pretty sure that Mr. Palmer may not even have known that these words actually existed prior to now, right?
Yes.
And he's necessarily being advised by somebody, by a very capable legal practitioner.
Correct.
So I want to find out, because it's one thing to look on a case and to draw conclusions from a general perspective.
Yes.
But is it possible that there is some kind of a loophole or leeway or caveat? I don't know. Is it possible? Because why would somebody, is my question, why would somebody who is excellent at what they do in the legal field advise the gentleman to pursue this?
Well, it's difficult to look behind what happens between counsel and his client. You know, he might be advised as counsel that, hey, I want to take this action. But counsel's duty is to advise him based on the law that, hey, this is the likely outcome if we approach it this way, and this is the facts of your case. Just to lay things on the table. Whether or not it's successful, yes or no, will boil down to whether or not the client wants to push on with the matter. But looking on, I wouldn't mount up a claim like this. I don't think it would be successable.
Meritorious. Talk to me, counsel. In terms of malicious prosecution, what if successful? What are the possible relief that can be given or granted?
Well, he could get damages. They would assess the time that he's been in custody. He's been in 13 years.
30. Well, he says, no. He said, I'm not get the government 2 extra months. It's 12 years. And I just say 6 months. So be very clear about that.
So that length of time would have to be assessed based on previous case law to say what's the damages that he should get based on the breach and based on the suffering that he would have gone through during this time, the quantum. So that would be the key. And that would be mainly the damages, really.
Yes.
I don't think there would be any other real thing that he would want outside of that. He wants some cash in hand from the government. So yeah, that would be the angle.
Interesting.
Interesting. All right, interesting. Because a lot of people have been asking, and people automatically think that because you're freed, then malicious prosecution follows, and it doesn't automatically follow all the time.
And that's true. And Cartel is of age, is older now, more mature now, coming out of the system, and he just came out. Maybe you should just breathe a little bit and take time to collect yourself and then decide, hey, this is where I want to go. I want to take a constitutional claim. I want to go malicious prosecution, whatever it is. But take the time to breathe and really reflect on it, get proper advice from your counsel, then you act.
You know what's interesting? We can speak from the perspective of the free.
Yeah,
we have never gone anywhere and done any time.
That is true.
No, one of the things that he reverberates since he's been out is the idea that he's lost time. Time has now become the essence of everything, right? So if he wants to do things expeditiously, he's kind of sort of justified, because I feel like he thinks that he may have lost so much, and he
doesn't want to lose any more time. All right. Well, for those persons who were asking the question, I know for many Jamaicans, that terminology has been banned about, and you must sue the government. The government have to pay a whole lot of money now, whole heap. Maybe. Or maybe not. But that is a matter for Mr. Palmer and his attorney or attorneys at law to decide. It is definitely something that can be pursued. As to whether it will be successful, that will be left to the wisdom of the judge. But thank you, Mr. Black, for enlightening us and giving us, the 411.
I'm the novice here, so I'm gleaning from both of you.
No, well, I've been counseled as well, so, yes, when senior counsel, you take the guidance, right?
I get it.
So thank you so much, sir. Have a beautiful day. So that was Ludlow Black, criminal defense attorney and managing partner of Black Law and Associates. Coming up next, the poor people's lawyer, the inspirational Diane Jobson, joins me right on the couch. You don't want to miss it. This is CVM Sunrise.
We want a piece for Jamaica. Yo, what are you? Oh,
man, none of that. No, brother, no, man.
Can I see you ever play ref? No, the game,
yeah,
no
but
play.
I look a bad game. No, I said, place you come from, brother, I want to live good, man. I want to live good, brethren. No shake hand, I can play a little bad, brethren.
Really have to shake hand?
Yeah, man, and no badness, brethren. Just live good, man.
Jan Bank Small Business Loans is linked to so many stories of ordinary Jamaicans and their extraordinary success.
We're very proud to have helped small, medium, and micro businesses come to life and thrive over the years.
It's a demonstration of our strong belief in the business ambitions of Jamaicans. Come, talk to us. Tell us your business. Let's start a partnership and let your business plans appear in real life.
Hello, I am Jeanette Schroeter, the technician engineer for Westmoreland.
She is part of Team JPS, working night and day to restore electricity to every single customer. Over 96% of JPS customers have electricity. We're dedicated to what we do, and we won't stop until every customer is restored. That's our commitment to you.
The race has begun, I've traveled the seas, I've traveled the waters. Once I was weak, now I'm much stronger. I've worked in the sun, look what I've become. I've conquered the beast, now I'm much greater. I've learned from a failure. Dedication, discipline and drive, seizing every moment that comes up in this life.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
How can you be sitting there telling me that you care? That you care.
That's survival. I gotta tell you, you gotta be a survivor. I'm a survivor, and we're always going to make it. Thank you so much for staying with us right here on Sunrise. Now, earlier this year, the film One Love hit the screens. I watched it, and I hope you did too, offering a glimpse into the life of Robert Nesta Marley. And while Diane Jobson's depiction in the movie might have been brief, her impact on Bob was quite profound. She wasn't just a close friend of Bob Marley, she was actually his lawyer and a key force behind the creation of Tough Gong Records, known affectionately as the poor people's lawyer or the Rasta lawyer. Diane's career is as fascinating as it is influential, and many will see this soon in a new documentary by Heart Investments that will share the story of her remarkable life and work. She joins us this morning on the couch to tell us more. Good morning, Counsel. Welcome. How are you?
Thank you.
So nice to have you on this set. I remember I was in a criminal court with you in Halfway Tree.
That's a lot.
Yes, in Halfway Tree. And I was like, yeah, that's Diane Jobson there. And, you know, just your representation was quite admirable. Talk to me a little bit about, you know, your journey into the law and how you just take up this, you know, legal fight and battle over the years.
Well, you know, my father was a surveyor and land developer, and my brother was in real estate.
Yes.
So I thought, hey, if I went into law, then we just coin the market, everyone. But then it didn't work out. You know, my brother went different directions. He did a movie and script writing in the music business, and so I ended up in, you know, criminal law.
Wow. So being a criminal defense attorney and being friends and lawyer to Bob Marley, what was that like for you?
Well, to be friends with Bob and just the association, you know, was my introduction really to Rastafari.
Yes.
So that was very significant and important in my life, you know, milestone, so to speak.
Yes.
And then, you know, I got to know some of the ghetto youth self. So when you do get to know the people you are defending, it makes a big difference, you know. Otherwise, it would, been a difference, you know. You would have been defending them from a different perspective.
Yes.
Yeah.
What drives you in terms of, you know, your years and your career? Talk to me about some of the most memorable cases, if you can. Obviously, without calling names, but, you know, persons for whom you've stood up and defended.
Well, you have to say most of the cases are the ones that I defend. It's the same, you know. I don't look at what high-profile case or I don't even like to see my name in a newspaper much less. But yeah, so I treat each case equally, you know. It might be, I just treat each equally.
Each case equally. Now, when it comes to the, you know, the One Love film about which we spoke earlier, did you watch it? Did you see it?
Yes, and I wonder how you knew I was in there, because if you blinked, you would have missed me.
Blinked. But you know, talk to us about what was it like to see that small depiction of yourself there.
Well, I wasn't looking for myself, to tell you the truth. I was more concentrating on the whole aspect of the movie, of the Bob Marley movie. If this was the image that I thought the world was waiting to see, you know, this Bob Marley, I can't say I was impressed.
Yes.
Great production, all the nice bells and whistles, but I think if they would have concentrated more on the content of the script and the story that they were depicting of Bob Marley, then, you know,
in your humble view, what was missing?
The real essence of Bob Marley. What we got? Bob Marley with his husband, Bob Marley the musician, Bob Marley the entertainer. Is that the essence of Bob Marley?
Well, you knew him firsthand, so tell us what was his essence.
Well, surely, I mean, I don't need to speak for Bob. His songs speak for Bob.
Yes.
The lyrics that he says, you know, that's a message, and it's obvious. Where is, in that movie, did it depict Bob Marley, the rebel? Bob Marley, the man who was awarded a peace medal by the United Nations on behalf of 600 million Africans?
Yes.
Did it depict the Bob Marley who, when they asked him to come and play at Zimbabwe, they said, hey, we can't go back without telling them that you're here, because the soldiers told us to let you know that when they were in the jungle fighting a war, it was your music that kept them going.
Right. But some people may argue, though, Diane, that, well, everything can't be put in one film.
No, but
so for all intents and purposes, it might have a One Love Part 2 or a One Love Part 3.
So who won't put the next 120 million for Bob Marley Part 2?
I don't know.
No, but that is why I say do the right thing right from the beginning.
Yes.
You have everything there.
Well, Bob Marley's name is of such, maybe, you know, it can garner the support, and who knows, Jeff Bezos might take it up.
Yeah,
or Diane Jobson, I don't know when the documentary
poor Diane Jobson can't do nothing. But no, it's just that you know, if you're going to all the trouble and putting everything and have the world literally anxiously waiting to hear more about this man, what was he about, to regurgitate his music and the essence of the music. Was that enough?
What kind of legal advice? Because you're a criminal defense attorney, and to our knowledge, you know, Bob Marley, I don't know if he had no problem with nobody. So what was your purpose in terms of guiding him legally?
Well, you must remember, although I do criminal law, at the time that I was associated with Bob, I'm a solicitor, trained solicitor. So my expertise would have been in the, you know, conveyancing, company law, that type of thing. So, you know, I prefer criminal law. I think I can contribute more because, you know, poor people, ghetto youth are the ones who feel the brunt of the law. So I can be more effective there, you know. There are a whole heap of lawyers in company law and conveyancing and all that. I don't need to go there.
What was the most fulfilling part of your career, would you say?
It hasn't to come yet. When I say goodbye, I can... No. Fulfilling part of my career? Well, it's got to be, you know, being associated with the Tough Gang and Bob Marley. That has been the, you know, I guess I would have to say the highlight. Here now with criminal law, it's almost a mopping up. end of my career type of thing.
Yeah. So, well, your documentary is going to, I'm quite sure, be quite eye-opening. Talk to us about why did you decide to do a documentary, and what are some of the issues that will be, explored?
Well, when Tami approached me about a documentary, I was quite amused, I said, this poor disillusioned young lady, does she know where she's going with this? And then they said, oh, they're doing what they call a teaser or some little thing at first.
A trailer.
Initially, yeah. So I said, okay, well, that's going to, I all prepared a speech to say, Tami, I'm so sorry knowing it would get nowhere. And, she'd come back and say, well, Diane, we tried. And I would commiserate with her. To my horror, she came back and said, oh, yes, they like it. Oh, no, God. So, still wondering what on earth anybody would be interested in hearing about my life, And as I said to Tami, well, I'm not here to expose my life to the public. So what you literally get is a fleeting glance, so I still don't know if there's any possibility of a success. Who the hell want to know about this old woman? So, yeah, I don't know where it's going, but she's trying her best.
Do you have a date for the release, and what can we expect? Is it going to be on Netflix? Is it going to be on HBO, Cinemax?
I haven't got a clue, my love, but I think it might end up on, I don't want to disappoint poor Tami, but I'm going to say it might end up on editing floor, who knows.
Yeah. What's next for Diane Jobson?
Well, I hope to get out of this law in another couple of years.
Okay.
And then what next? Who knows?
Relax on the beach?
Can't see myself just relaxing. I've always been a frustrated artist, so maybe I'll start painting or something.
Okay, very well. That's a passion of yours?
Well, I put it on the back burner, because I found art takes up a lot of you.
Yes.
And then law does. So I couldn't do the both at one time. So maybe, who knows, if I still have any talent left in art, by the time I retire, I may go there.
All right, my love. Well, all the best. Thank you for all that you do.
Good to meet you. And
thank you for serving.
You're one of the, on the forefront, the baton has to be passed to you. You know that.
Thank you so very much. All the best to Council. You've done so much and so well. And we want to congratulate you for all your years of service to humanity, right?
My love, I think you're exaggerating my contribution.
No, well, as I said, when I'm at halfway through, who knows. So, but congratulations on all you've accomplished.
And thank you very much for having me. And I look forward to seeing you on the next generation of attorneys.
Very well, ma'am.
Fighting for justice and truth.
Amen. Thank you so very much.
Bless
Our
you.
guest this morning was Diane Jobson, prominent criminal defense lawyer, and of course, friend and legal advisor to Bob Marley. So say our stocks are high. Understand? Yes, survivor. More after the break right here on Sunrise.
We're the survivors. Yes, the black survivors. I tell you what, some people got everything. Some people got nothing. Some people got hopes and dreams. Some people got ways and means. We're the survivors. Yes, the black survivors. Yes, we're the survivors. Like Daniel out of the lion's den. Survive.
I've always been asked, how do you manage to clear those hurdles so easily? Truth is, I've been overcoming hurdles all my life. Preparation equals results. So I always prepare for every hurdle in life. With True Shake, I get 9 grams of protein and 24 essential vitamins. I may be short, but with True Shake, I'm not short of anything.
Grab a True Shake and go!
Papa Jesus, insurance gone up again? Gotta go faster. It gas our insurance.
Driver, let's go.
Do you really want to stick with the same old insurer? For the first time in Jamaica, taxis, minibuses, coasters, whatever you drive, MIBinsure.com will find you an insurer who will slash your premium by up to 60%. They all claim to save you money, but only MIB Insure actually can. Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious money.
All right, guys, the news is in. You are loving MTM on CVM.
And for those who don't know, we are the Mitchells. I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And you can come along with us on our journey every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Right here, you can see it happening on CVM TV.
Yeah, MTM on CVM.
See it happen, man. CVM man. MTM man. CVM man. See it happen, man. CVM man.
Has begun, I've traveled the seas, I've traveled the waters. Once I was weak, now I'm much stronger. I've worked in the sun, look what I've become. I've conquered the beast, now I'm much greater. I've learned from a failure. Dedication, discipline and drive. Seizing every moment that comes up in this life.
Hello, I am Jeanette Schroeter, the technician engineer for Westmoreland.
She is part of Team JPS, working night and day to restore electricity to every single customer. Over 96% of JPS customers have electricity. We're dedicated to what we do, and we won't stop until every customer is restored. That's our commitment to you.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different...
All right, Sunrisers, are you ready to build some wealth? Yes. From real estate to generative AI and championing women's financial empowerment, global financial expert, CEO, Profit Jumpstarter, Keisha Bailey joins us to talk about the upcoming Build Wealth Conference.
Yes.
Welcome to Sunrise, Keisha.
Yes.
Good morning.
Yes.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, those words just like it brings a smile to my face.
Build
Wealth Conference. I just absolutely love it. Yes.
Everybody should want to be a part of that.
Yes.
But especially the people who, you know, we have a thing in Jamaica, we say never born with gold spoon in your mouth. There are some people who the table kind of spread for them, and then there are others of us, I dare to say, who are trying to make it through probably non-traditional means. Talk to us about your conference.
That is me. So I was born and raised in Augustown, right down at Jungle 12. Grew up very poor. We never had money, so we couldn't talk about having the money because it just wasn't there. Over the years, you know, with learning and being exposed to different things, I realized anybody can be wealthy. No matter where you come from, there are specific principles. Whoever follows them, you're going to build wealth. And that started Profit Jumpstarter, which is our movement around financial education. We want as many people as possible to be wealthy.
Yes.
And the Build Wealth Conference is when all of us come together now in a room. I'm flying in experts from all over the world into the room this week, August 16 to 18, to come and share insights on how you want to build wealth. Just tips and tricks, strategies that you can implement to get to that next level. Because people just want somebody to boss them.
Yes.
Show them the thing.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Say it no, man.
And what I love about Keisha's, approach is that once you're willing to learn, she don't gatekeep. And she don't hold the information or hoard the information. Because I tend to find, especially people of the Negroid race, we're very cagey. I wouldn't want to tell nobody. I would just selfish with it. And I'm saying, so are you alone just want to have it? Because if you alone have it in Keisha, eventually you're going to become the prey.
Yep.
If everybody else around you is suffering. Please talk to us about some of the persons who will be present and what exactly will we be talking about. Because some of the people them to Keisha are saying that, listen, every time I go to these conferences, people talk and talk and talk, but I don't really leave with anything or any real money-making thing. I leave with a bag with book and one water bottle. How is Build Wealth Conference different from all others?
Built different.
Yeah. So it's not a feel good and you feel happy you go, you're broke. And you say, I'm pay my ticket, I'm going to get none. It's coming to implement. One thing I believe, knowledge is nothing without execution.
Amen.
So we are giving you the knowledge, but we're also going to help you to execute. We have a lot of partners who are on board with us to help you to execute what you're going to learn. What we also decided to do was to bring in people to hear their stories. We have non-traditional millionaires, billionaires like myself, left the corporate world, coming now to teach people what to do. We have PJ Wright. He's coming to dispel all of his strategies. We have Leo Hudson.
Why, PJ, we're talking about daydreams.
Daydreams.
Yeah, so
yes.
Daydreams.
The context.
Right.
Negril. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they're coming to show you, he's coming to show you different strategies. We'll also have Leo Hudson coming from behind the camera to come in front of the camera now to share his story and how he's growing his businesses and being successful doing that as well. We have people coming in from overseas. We have persons locally as well. We have Dr. Kesha Christie, who is a taxation expert, you know our thing. We have the Pinnacle on board with us sharing insights about real estate in Jamaica.
Yes.
A whole heap of experts who are passionate about wealth building, like myself. And of course, we have institutions that are partnering with us. We have Proven Wealth, we have Guardian, we have Sagicor, we have, let me run through all of them. The Pinnacle is on board, NHT is on board.
Yes.
Everybody coming together to help persons to build wealth. So you're going to learn, but you're also going to have everyone in the room to help you to implement, because we want to make sure when you leave, you're leaving better off. People see me all the time from last year and they say, Keisha, thanks to you, I have an extra house, I have rental income, my stock portfolio happen. That is what fuels my passion when I see persons actually elevating and building wealth. And we want to make sure every year when we have the conference, we're giving more and more insights. So this year we're doing AI. Can you know AI?
Yes.
We have entrepreneurship, because you need to have a business. That's a major tool to build wealth. We're talking about local real estate and international real estate, because us Jamaicans, we can buy property at Dubai very, very easy without a visa, without nothing.
You see why you have to be in the room with the right people then? So we could buy something down at Dubai?
Easy. In the US, you don't need no visa, you don't need to go to the embassy, you can own property.
I know people who do it. She's not lying.
Which part of the conference I keep, miss?
It's AC Hotel this weekend, August 16 to 18, and tickets are at buildwealthconference.com.
Oh, wow. And what's the ticket price?
The tickets at this point were close to sold out. A few are left. It's only $170. But when you think about what you're getting and what you're leaving with, I'm telling you, we have persons from last year making tens of thousands of US, because you know US me talking
right.
US dollars
Yes.
in terms of taking the strategies and going to implement them. And them coming back this year because them say, Keisha, it now left me.
Right.
I want to learn, and this is one of the few places I can come to learn and get actionable strategies to take me to that next level.
So this weekend, that's this Friday and Saturday?
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So Friday and Saturday, we're at the AC Hotel.
Yes.
All day on the 2 days, going through all the different topics I'd shared. We also have local and international stocks.
Okay.
Can you see Apple, Facebook, Meta?
We need to earn. Everybody in Jamaica, a lot of people have iPhones. We need to have a piece of Apple.
Right.
Why we don't own anything? And again, you see, we never know, so we can own stocks overseas, even though we live in Jamaica.
Very easily.
And that's why they talk about the non-traditional means, because again, paradigm shift, right?
Yeah.
So things are not happening now the way they used to happen back in the day. I feel like now the landscape is a little bit, more even, and more people have access, even by way of a smartphone. You know what I mean? So I don't think you should try too hard to sell this thing, because it's an investment. It literally is you spending $100 and something for bringing in probably a couple $1,000 US.
More than a couple thousands. We're dealing tens of thousands. Because my thing, more you be very rich, wealthy. Not just pick and you're trying a thing. I want you to have, the rich laugh and you sit back.
You have to teach us that at the conference.
Checking your portfolio and all of that.
That's
I'm a practice.
But as Andrew mentioned about having a smartphone, for those persons who are unable to make it physically, will you be on Zoom, or is there a Zoom platform that we can access, and for how much?
So the information will be given to you for free. So our app, Profit Jumpstart Academy, which I launched this year, anybody who can't make it physically in the room, you can access all of the conference resources there. As we're not gatekeep. We want both people on the information.
This is big. So that again.
So profitjumpstartacademy.com. If you can't physically make it in the room, you can stay up to date on insights from the conference there. But you know the real thing in the room.
Yes.
That's where the conversations happen. That's where the connections happen.
Yes.
But some people can't make it. You're overseas. You go then to profitjumpstartacademy.com. Get our app. Get the information. The resources from all of our partners are there, and you stay informed, because again, everybody can make it.
What's the start time?
On Friday, we start at 12 and we go till 7. Saturday.
So 12 noon to 7 p.m.?
Yes. Saturday morning, we start at 8, bright and early. You come with your money book to learn and we finish at 5. And then Sunday, we're at Hope Gardens for brunch to do the mingling, the money mingles.
And the money that you pay covers the entire weekend.
Yes. It's about connections in us, so you get from
Brown man, you want to go? DJ, you want to go? Because I'm going to bathe in the lotion.
So by this, we know where we're going to be this weekend.
We know where we're going to be
this weekend.
Yes.
Nita, where we doing? DeAndrew, where we going? Me's a girl. We're going to go up into the room. Profit Jump Starter. And let me just tell you, she's tried, tested, and proven. And I want to encourage everybody watching and listening this morning to invest in yourself.
Absolutely.
I know some people might be scoffing, $170? But what is $170 compared to hundreds of thousands of dollars that you could possibly make, millions that you could possibly make, as well as making some connections with some very, very influential people. Many times, your breakthrough is one person away.
So true.
One person away.
It's a key. It's a key. You can't go in the room unless you open the door. You're getting the key to unlock. You're getting access. Come on, people.
Taking the access this weekend. Somebody can carry somebody.
Yeah, of course, of course.
My team, my crew. CVM, we're going through. Thank you so much, Keisha, to you and your team. Thank you so very much for all that you do. And thank you so much for sharing. Because again, I see other races sharing and pulling each other up, bringing each other up, and not the crab in a barrel mentality. And I think if black people and Jamaicans were to come together and adapt that, we would be better off and would be unbeatable and unstoppable. So thank you so very much for all that you do. On the other side of the break, so it's this weekend, guys. Friday, AC Hotel. Saturday, AC Hotels. Friday from 12 noon to 7 p.m. Saturday, 8 o'clock bright and early to 5 o'clock. And then on Sunday, Hope Gardens, darling, brunch, okay? With the rich, good people over there. We're gonna lotion down and spray up some bath and body works, and we're gonna go over there. Because that's where the money resides, and we're gonna reside over there, right? Yes. So make sure you get your money out and you can get your tickets early and be there. On the other side of the break, we have mic check for you. So stay right there and don't move a muscle. It's still and always is sunrise.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna be there.
What's your story?
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
The race has begun, I've traveled the seas, I've traveled the waters. Once I was weak, now I'm much stronger. I've worked in the sun, look what I've become. I've conquered the beast, now I'm much greater. I've learned from a failure. Dedication, discipline and drive. Seizing every moment that comes up in this life.
All right, guys, the news is in. You are loving MTM on CVM.
And for those who don't know, we are the Mitchells. I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And you can come along with us on our journey every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Right here, you can see it happening on CVM TV.
Yeah, MTM man, CVM man.
See it happen, man. CVM man, MTM man, CVM man. See it happen, man. CVM man.
And we're back. It's time to tackle self-sabotage. Learning how to stop beat up and burden yourself with negative thoughts. Check out this video.
Things where it was like, that's Janet Jackson, you know, and even then as children, she was famous, and I just thought, I don't belong here. She's already famous and so pretty. And my mom took me to the bathroom and she said, don't let anybody or anything intimidate you, including you. She said, she's not doing anything. Right. You are letting this happen in here. Right. Wow. And I've always, you know, really stuck with that, you know, and anytime, even as a grown woman, sometimes that childhood advice that you get doesn't go away. Yeah. And so there were times when I would feel intimidated or uncomfortable or like I may not belong in a situation. I would haul myself to the bathroom just like my mama would do, and she would tell myself, don't let anything or anybody ever intimidate you, but more importantly, they're usually not doing anything. Yep. It's you doing that to yourself. That's the best. Get out of your own way.
The great Miss Kim Fields from Facts of Life.
Yes.
Yeah, Trudy Patootie or Rudy Patootie. Yeah. She's so true. You know, I really think sometimes it's the self-talk, and it's sometimes not the other people but ourselves. And people sometimes project their insecurities on you and think, oh, you're too much, you're too enough. But as I've always said, do you ever think that maybe you're too little, you're smalling up yourself too much? And so I am not the problem. I am being me and being true to myself. So maybe you have to bring yourself up, fortify your self-esteem so you can feel good about yourself so that you can shine too.
I find that the imposter syndrome is a real thing.
Yeah.
I find that for a lot of us, and I say us, from humble beginnings, it is that self-talk and that self-coaching is absolutely important, especially when you have people who are looking on who are most critical, who the difference is that you are on this side, right? They get to see you, but you don't get to see them. So when them tell you about yourself, you can't tell them about for themselves, because they have evidence on account of the fact that you are on screen, but you don't have none. You see what I'm saying? So when you look in the comment section, you really have to be able to pinpoint the people them who probably under them bed no stay so right, or under them rug have some muck underneath it, or whatever the case may be, and not necessarily start to have that imposter syndrome where you feel like, oh, I'm not good enough, I don't belong, on account of where one comment where one person leave on the thing. The self-talk something real, the self-sabotage something is also very real. Like we have people out there with immense capabilities, but just don't actually believe, say, them have it.
And then when they believe that, and then them say, you know, Miss Pearly Grandson achieve it, they have a problem with you, when really MPG is not the problem. The problem lies within. And so for me, it's always, you know, what will make you shine? Why do you feel so intimidated by others? So the fact of the matter is the person is not intimidating you, you know, is you taking on the intimidation.
Imposter.
Right? The imposter syndrome, because you don't feel strong enough, or you don't feel confident enough to get in the game. You prefer to stay on the sidelines and complain and find fault and critique people.
That word, confidence. You see confidence? Me say it already, I'm going to say it again. You're not for pretty.
Yes.
By conventional definitions. You say confidence make you take on the world.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Confidence, like when you want Chihuahua. Like, you don't know how small you be.
Yes.
And you feel like you can take on like a bulldog.
Yes.
That is confidence. Like you have to believe in a you.
Yeah.
You have to know, say, you have it. If you not believe in a you, you're already defeated, friend.
Definitely.
You're already defeated.
Definitely. And then everything that everybody does now becomes a problem, because other people's success represents that which you cannot attain or have not attained.
That is it.
Because again, Andrew, it comes back to you have to have the discipline and the consistency and the stick-to-itiveness to achieve what it is that you want.
Yes.
And so many people are keyboard bad people, keyboard gangsters, right? And they stay behind the screens and they berate others and them find fault and them try to bring down and them try to rub out. But you know, it's so funny that the people they're trying to rub out have something to rub out. For them paper empty.
Absolutely.
Empty. Nothing is there, you know. So I do understand what she's saying. And sometimes we have to look within. instead of just looking without.
Yeah.
What is it about me, why I feel this way? What do I need to work on about myself so that I don't feel intimidated by anyone?
And why do you have 99 people telling you, yes, you are capable, you're good enough, you're qualified, but you have 2 people telling you, no, you can't do it, where you come from, I try,
Yes.
whatever. And that's where the self-sabotage comes in.
Yes, because you listen to
because
that.
you listen to the, if you were to go based on the ratio, you would have know, say, the people them will believe in you
More than the
far
people that-
outweigh
yeah.
the naysayers.
Yes, yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Don't listen to the loud minority. Do not give in to the loud minority. Your
Profound.
empty barrel make the most nice. Many times the loud minority are the most underqualified, unqualified, people who have achieved nothing. When you say, all right then, show me your CV, let me see what you do, let me see what you accomplish. Because like how you're being so hard on me, and you bring me down, let me see what you do then. Because maybe you is a physicist, or you graduate and me don't know, you touch the moon.
The people them will take them picnic lunch money, buy credit so they can put on data, we come on the internet, come make trouble.
Be a menace.
Yes.
Yeah. So guys, just believe in yourself, and whenever you feel any kind of, unsurety, you feel the imposter syndrome coming on, just remind yourself that you are worthy. Perk up.
Perk up, man.
And don't listen to the loud minority. They're around there, and many times, the good and the positive far outweigh the bad.
Absolutely.
Human beings all are we, and me know how it go. Trust me, know how it go. But at the end of the day, to thine own self be true, and once you believe in you, your capabilities and your abilities, you can accomplish all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Sky's the limit.
Yes.
Sky's the limit. Well, that's where we wrap the show for today.
Yay.
Thank you for spending the better part of your morning with us.
Yes.
Before we go, we want to send.
Yes.
We want to send a shout out to Malika Russell. Malika.
Oh, Malika. Hi, Malika.
Malika. I'm sorry, darling.
Yes.
Daughter of CVM's tape operator, Carlisle Russell. Carlisle, big up yourself and big up your daughter.
She got the bronze
copying
medal?
a bronze medal at the 2024 Caribbean Junior Cycling Championships held yesterday in St. Martin.
Nice.
That's a beautiful
Congratulations.
thing. It's a big moment.
That's a big
up yourself.
thing.
Yeah, man.
It's a
Yeah,
big
man.
moment.
It's a big moment.
It's not a small thing.
No, absolutely not.
Nice.
Absolutely
nice.
not. Yeah, man.
Congratulations. And we
Well
also
done,
want to big up
Malika.
our sunrisers who rise with us every morning over on YouTube, on Facebook, and in TV land. Thank you so much for always making it sunrise. And if you missed out on anything, or you just want to rewatch your favorite segments, we've got you covered on our YouTube channel at CVM TV, and on Instagram at Sunrise CVM, and at Sunrise_television. Now remember,
Absolutely.
kindness is karma. So be as kind to as many as you possibly can throughout the day. It was my pleasure being here with you, sir. And I look forward to
thank
more.
you. I
What
thank
next you tune in?
I thank thee.
From Miss Pearly Grandson
I thank
and
thee.
Mrs. Kitty.
I
Have a
thank thee.
blessed day and keep on rising.
The sun is out and shining, a smile on my face. Good morning, Mr. Obstacle.